It's your boy the Crypto Goon, and shout out to all my crypto goons for pulling up once again. It's been a while since I've done an XLM video because it's been kind of quiet, but we are starting to have a little bit of motion, and there are several things that I want to point out, but you know how I go. Let's talk and let's hop into these charts. Now, we're looking at XLM, the monthly chart. So obviously we've been in this bullish triangle pattern for a while. We've all been waiting for it to pan out. We are currently in a correction. However, I believe that we have bottomed out in this correction and we are starting to make way as far as moving up. Okay, let me zoom in so you can see. So if you look at this pattern that we were in, this correction pattern, we've actually started to break out. We came down, retested it, and now we're starting to move up. Okay, so there are several things that are going to kick this off. Okay, in the next month and a half, 2 months or so, I'm looking for Donald Trump. He's trying to replace Powell. But now, before we get to the rest of the video, I want to show you something revolutionary. There's a new Web3 project called Gold Inc. And it's actually a real mobile MMO game, not some tap to earn clone. You build a gold mining empire and battle thousands of players. And the crypto that you mine is redeemable for real gold. Their token, SST, is in pre-sale right now at a $10 million market cap. And if you use my, you'll get up to a 30% bonus and 50% of that value in in-game packs just to get started. This is one of the most expansive Web3 games ever created. Now here's a quick look at it.
Hello, my name's Colin Stone, your very own blockchain braveheart, and I'm here to talk to you today about my coin and game pick of the year. Do you ever wish you could have invested in billion-dollar market cap game coins like Axie Infinity at the start? Well, Gold Inc., a new game launching now, makes those look like they were made by a kid. In fact, that's why I believe Gold Inc.'s coin SST is the first coin in a long time with the potential to go up 900 times, because it's the first Web3 real-time strategy massive multiplayer online game on mobile, and it's by far the most expansive Web3 game ever built. Its pre-sale is also at ridiculously low market cap, around $10 million for the next few days, and they are just about to launch the full game. Imagine someone building a mobile MMO game with a player-driven economy and player-governed political system where you can build a gold mining empire with your friends, and you're fighting against thousands of other alliances 24/7 to mine and steal crypto that is redeemable for real gold. That's Gold Inc. The reason SST is such a crazy buy is because Gold Inc. is not only the largest Web3 mobile game ever built, its team is obsessed with making it the greatest mobile game ever built. They plan to do this by adding the most addictive features from a lot of the most successful games on Earth, the best elements of games like Clash of Clans, Game of War, Pokemon Go, Clash Royale, Star Citizen, DayZ, Ark Survival, and many more in an effort to make a super game to rule them all. The beta is available now in Google Play and App Store, and you can still take part in their coin distribution at a tiny market cap for a few days. My advice? Buy at the coin distribution now while it's at the lowest price and start mining it in the game. Beta users get significantly more SST for a short time, and early alliances have a significant long-term advantage. The launch price on exchanges is set at 5 times the current price, and its use cases are next level. This is as close to buying Bitcoin at $10 as I've seen in a long time. Buy SST and play now.
We'll see how that goes. But we're looking for a reduction in interest rates. When that happens, it drives and inflates markets. Okay, that is when we will see our next leg up with XLM. Now, they've been kind of quiet, just looking at coin market cap. And I remember this because I actually tried this. So they linked up with PayPal, PYUSD. It's fast when you send money. However, just my opinion, PayPal is not the big dog anymore. They're late to the game. They're very late to the game. More people are using, your Squares, your Cash Apps, other forms of payment. I can't think of the other one. Starts with an S that people use for business. PayPal is almost like a dinosaur in the space. So again, it's a good partnership. It's just a way for them to implement their technology. I totally get it. I totally understand. I'm not mad at it. But I feel like they're late, okay? XLM needs to be like XRP and be on the front end of what's to come and not really so much as dealing with some of these dinosaurs. Okay. People stopped using PayPal a long time ago. You know, people still use it, obviously, but the majority aren't using PayPal because it's too expensive. The fees and, you know, PayPal just does way too much. Okay. Now, as you can see, 86% of people are bullish, and 14% of people are bearish. Now, just to point out, we've had a volume increase of 23.72% over the past 24 hours. Okay. And the market cap is up 0.6%. So I believe that it is starting to wake up. And again, my same price targets on this thing will never change for me. So my close price target. So I'll go from this low to this high. And obviously, if you're new here, this Fibonacci is reversed. I reverse it right here, the reverse button, to come up with the price targets. And my opinion that this will go to $3.22. Now, a lot of people say, well, that happened this bull market. There's really no way for anybody to tell you exactly when. The only person that can do that is somebody that really has insider information, right? But what I can show you, let's just say, for example, we take this stretch of, you know, when we had this large candle back in 2024, okay, and we put it here to where we are now. Okay, well, that puts us at $1.76. Okay, so that's most definitely possible. But what if we have a larger run like this size? And if you actually notice, a lot of these runs are a similar size, right? So where we are from here, that puts us at $5.12. Now, this technology, I think, is worth it. It's very similar to XRP as far as cross-border payments. However, they need to get better partnerships. Okay. Like I said a second ago, PayPal is fucking trash. Okay. Most people aren't using PayPal. Everybody's using Square. Everybody's using Cash App, you know, Venmo. And there are a couple others that are very similar that take less fees. Okay. Now, PayPal may be good for business and it may be convenient as far as processing credit cards, but it's a dinosaur in the space. They need to make a partnership that is better, that is newer. Like, for example, if they linked up with Cash App, perfect. But PayPal, that was so 2015, 16, 17-ish, right? Like, we're 10 years later, we're past that. Okay. So one last thing that I want to point out is the Google Trends. I always talk about this in all my videos. If you want to know when you should get in or out of a cryptocurrency, use the YouTube Google Trends chart. As you can see, we're below 25 and we're starting to slowly make our way up. This is when people start searching. Okay, when you're at these tops like this, this is when the search volume has maxed out and people start liquidating. A lot of whales know about this, but a lot of people don't. Okay, this is where you get dunked on, meaning you become the liquidity for a larger player when we reach these the number 100 as far as interest over time on Google/YouTube trends. Okay, so we're below 25. We're starting to creep up. Now is the time to get your hands dirty in the game and, you know, take whatever position you decide that you want to take. Okay, but again, it's been a while since I've done an XLM video. I just wanted to just get this to you all because it's been a while, and, you know, because XLM has been so quiet as far as big news. But again, you know the vibes. It's the Crypto Goon, the one, never the two. And I appreciate all my goons for pulling up. It's your boy, Crypto Goon, out.